because Neha is also joining us. Neha, I believe you have some of the angry BJP workers who are now protesting with you. Go ahead.
Well, in fact, we're now picking up that things are starting to get quite heated over here. The party president, the car was attacked, and after the district president's car was attacked, it seems like things continue to remain heated. I'd like to show you visuals right now from the spot where the police is trying to really, man the crowd over here. We understand that there have been instances of stone pelting as well, heavy police deployment. What you're seeing right now is, in fact, workers of the BJP Yuva Morcha. In fact, there's lathi charge that's going on right now that you can clearly see, and workers of the BJP Yuva Morcha over here really, losing control of the situation. The police, of course, at this point in time really trying to calm them down, but as you can see, heated arguments that are taking place. They had to resort to lathi charge as well. In fact, we're now also picking up that this anger that's coming from the BJP Yuva Morcha workers is primarily because of the fact that none of the senior leaders had either visited Praveen's family last night nor this morning, but in fact they waited till the very last minute to really, of course, come down and pay their respects over here. You can actually see how the angry, leaders over here, of course, have not only gone on to attack their own party's president, but also their cars as well. Just sheer anger. The police, of course, at this point in time, really trying their best, to keep the law and order under control. This was something that the police had anticipated, possibly, that may go out of control, which is why we're seeing heavy deployment around this entire area. Police, in fact, it's been called in, of course, not only from Sulia and Puttur, but from the neighboring areas as well, as a lot of workers right now, a huge gathering over here of the BJP Yuva Morcha workers who, in fact, had gone on to even gherao the senior leaders, two ministers, the party president as well. And even as we are reporting right now, you'd be able to see how police reinforcements are being sent in right now to try and disperse this crowd of the workers. Imperative to mention that just a little about a kilometer from here is where Praveen's residence is, where in fact, his body has reached, where the last rites would be conducted, of course, in some time. But will these Yuva Morcha workers allow the leaders then to again pass? That is something, of course, you can really see how heated arguments breaking out right now between the Yuva Morcha workers and the police. The police trying hard at this point to really try and sort of, disperse the crowd. But, the angry workers really refusing to budge from here. And it's just absolute mayhem and chaos over here at the moment. In fact, it's also imperative to mention right now that...
Well, Neha, go ahead. These are very dramatic visuals that you are getting for us. Also, give us an idea of what are these chants that they are raising.
Get an understanding of the visuals that we're just showing you. They speak for themselves. Angry workers having a face-off over here with the police. The police, of course, at this point in time, trying and doing their best to keep them under control. Let's tell you that a Bandh call had been given just yesterday by all of these Hindu organizations. Also, at this point in time, we will try and get in one reaction over here, in fact, from all of these BJP workers, angered at district, mayhem and chaos right now, to say the least. And even as we are bringing you these visuals right now, it's important to mention that, the body has in fact reached Praveen's house, where the family, of course, would be paying their last respects. But the workers over here really getting unruly, taking to the streets now, trying to take law and order into their own hands. But the police over here so far, barely really struggling, barely managing to keep things under control.
Well, if you can give us a sense, Neha, of what exactly it is that they are saying. We can see a lot of them clashing with the police. They are raising chants as well.
Well, that's right. In fact, the Yuva Morcha workers from this morning, from the hospital itself, have been raising slogans against the BJP government over here, demanding justice. Well, they're angry and they're demanding that, the arrests of the perpetrators be made at the earliest. Now it's not just that, but also the fact that none of the senior leaders, be it the Chief Minister, the Home Minister, or in fact even just the district ministers for that matter, the MLAs over here, none of the senior leaders had paid a visit to the family of Praveen, and which is why the angered Yuva Morcha brigade today over here hitting the streets, demanding justice and questioning the government. Really quite shocking visuals over here that the youth brigade has gone on to attack their own party's president over here, and it's not just the president but in fact even the senior leaders right now of the party who weren't really spared. We saw ministers S. Angara, Minister Sunil Kumar as well, who were gherowed over here by this very unruly mob, and in fact the police too right now, as you can really see, trying to have a conversation with these workers, but the workers over here refusing to budge and stating that they will not really step off the streets today until justice is served.
Until justice is served, they say that they are not going to leave the road. But remember, prohibitory orders are already in place. But also, we are showing you on the right-hand side of your screen the Facebook post, which possibly could have led to the death of Praveen. This is one of the angles which is currently being investigated by the police as well.